And this is just a little taste of how deep you can go. If you go deeper and deeper, you're going to go into much higher spiritual states. But you don't have to take my word for it. This is the beauty of superconscious meditation, is that you can use the techniques that I teach in my course to have these experiences for yourself. Hello friends, my name is Vas Solo. I'm a recovered drug addict and alcoholic and a certified meditation coach. There's a popular spiritual quote that goes like this: "We are not human beings having a spiritual experience, we are spiritual beings having a human experience." Intellectually or intuitively understanding that this is true isn't enough if we want to be happy and find lasting fulfillment. We must actually realize that this is our reality. We must break the illusion of our separateness created by the ego to realize that we are the ever blissful soul, part and parcel of God. Now, how do we do that? Well, this is what the 7th secret of superconscious meditation is all about, and what I'll share with you today. My spiritual teacher's guru used to say, "Where your energy is, there is your mind." He was referring to a very important spiritual truth, which is that our awareness is tied to the energy in our body. Wherever that energy is flowing, there is our awareness. Typically, this energy is flowing outward into the periphery of the body and into the senses. This is how we experience this material world. In meditation, what we're trying to do is we're trying to consciously withdraw that energy along with the awareness into the deep spine, and then to raise that energy up the spine and to awaken the spiritual eye. And we do this with a scientific technique of concentration called Hong Sa. We sit in our meditation, we watch the breath, and we mentally chant the Hong Sa mantra. As we do this, the mind becomes calm, which calms the breath, which calms the mind, which makes it easier to concentrate on the mantra, which calms the breath, which calms the mind. And this takes us into this positive feedback loop of energy withdrawal. The same thing actually happens when we go to sleep, but unconsciously. The energy that normally flows out into the periphery of the body and powers the senses withdraws into the spine. That's why I can watch TV while my wife is sleeping, and it usually won't disturb her, because her awareness is in the spine along with the body's energy. Now in meditation, we do this consciously. As we do this and we go deeper and deeper into this interiorized state, something happens in the body where, because we are no longer producing as much carbon dioxide, which is a waste product resulting from physical and mental activity, and because we have reduced our need for oxygen because we are very still, and so is the mind, the heart begins to slow down. And as we master this technique, which I haven't done, but my spiritual teacher explains, what happens is you go into the breathless state of suspended animation. And your body begins to subsist not on the oxygen that you're breathing, but on the cosmic flow of energy that's coming into the body through the spiritual center known as the medulla oblongata. This is what Jesus meant when he said, "Man shall not live by bread alone." In other words, not by any external sources of energy, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. By word, he meant this cosmic energy, and mouth of God is the medulla oblongata. This is how our life force originally enters the body upon conception. And what happens is some of it gets stored in the brain as the body develops in the womb, and the rest of it flows down the spine and gets stored in a reservoir at its base. This is usually known as the Kundalini energy. From there, it flows out into the periphery of the body, along with our awareness, and this is how we experience the physical world and forget our true nature as the ever blissful soul. And so in meditation, we're simply reversing this process. We're bringing that energy back into the spine, we're taking it from the base up to the top, and out through the spiritual eye. Now, I can't speak on that complete experience. I'm just telling you what is in the superconscious meditation teachings that my teacher brought. But I can tell you that you can experience some of the initial stages of that withdrawal and the wonderful state that accompanies it. So when I meditate, for example, my mind and my breath and my body become very, very still. And then I start to experience a very deep state of peace and uplifted awareness. And this is just a little taste of how deep you can go. If you go deeper and deeper, you're going to go into much higher spiritual states. But you don't have to take my word for it. This is the beauty of superconscious meditation, is that you can use the techniques that I teach in my course to have these experiences for yourself. Just like the 12-step program, it's not based on belief, it's based on doing the work and having those transformative experiences. So those are the secrets of superconscious meditation. I teach all of them in my course, and the great thing about the course is that in the course there are 23 video-guided meditations that will actually take you through all of these practices and teach you all of these techniques step by step, so you know what you're doing and you can then use them in your own practice. So, like, share, comment on this video, and thank you for watching. Joy to you.